Evening, one. We are at Anatolia, Turkey, and we're going to fly to Kolovediv area. I have updated the XFO, the XFO. The setup now contains the power-up checks, cockpit preparation checks, control checks at taxi. These we don't want at power-up the checks that are going on that the co-pilot asks you about. He will not ask you even in the cockpit preparation checks and the control checks at taxi. Let's start by powering up the aircraft and contacting the ATC. So we have set up the checklist. Let's see. X.
Power up.
And by the way, I forgot to tell you that
check
ARC database for X-Plane 12. I haven't figured it out.
Good morning, Captain.
Only in X-Plane 11. So it will tell you that he didn't find
all
the
four
file.
engine master
so
off.
That's okay, no problem.
Engine mode
Let's
selector
go
in norm.
the cockpit.
WX system switch is off. Wind shear switch is off. Landing gear lever down.
We'll open.
Windshield wipers off.
IRS aligned.
BAT 1, 2 and APU BAT off.
Let's
BAT 1 auto.
refile to VATSIM
BAT 2 auto.
by clicking on VATSIM button.
APU BAT auto. APU fire button.
And we are Emirates 18.
APU fire test button.
I just submitted the flight plan.
APU master switch. APU start switch.
So let's check the ATIS. ATIS E. Have it all. Okay. OD. Departure runway 36 right, as we planned. Equal 11. Temperature 5 minus
APU bleed on.
Q
air conditioning.
O2. That is
all white lights off.
connect.
X bleed rotary.
It is
Auto. Cockpit and cabin temp as desired. Cargo air condominium, cockpit lights, dome and annunciator lights. Dim. Main panel floodlight.
enter. Yes.
Flashlight off. Flap/slat lever matches the ECAM surface position indication. Speed brake lever retracted. Brake accumulator pressure. is under 1000 SI. Blue electric pump on, to charge the accumulator. Acupressure in the green band, checked.
Control, good evening, sir.
Brake accumulator pressure.
Emirates 18 requesting IFR2 Polodiv
Acupressure in the green band, checked.
And have information Delta.
Power up completed.
Emirates 18 standby, I will call you.
Roger, sir, standing by. So now in the power up, he haven't asked us to check anything.
Cockpit preparation.
Is the frequency vacated 10 left.
Crew oxygen supply switch.
On.
Fuel pumps.
Good evening. Akşamlar.
Akşamlar.
All on. Recorder ground control. On. ADIRUs. All on NAV. Strobe light. Auto. NAV and logo lights. System 1. Seat belts.
Ready to copy, Emirates 18.
No smoking. Auto. Emmer exit light.
Sir, Nefil 1 Charlie, runway 36
At
right.
Probe.
Initial climb
Window
11,000 feet and squawk code
Auto.
6402.
Landing elevation knob.
Initial climb
At
to
auto.
11,000 feet
Man
and
valve.
squawk 6402,
On auto
Emirates
and guard
18.
closed.
Nefil
Airflow
1
switch.
Charlie, runway 36 right.
At norm.
Roger, sir, have information
Engine
Delta
fire
for
protection
36
test.
right, Emirates 18. Thank you, sir.
Engine 1, 2, 3, 4, fire push buttons.
306, runway 10 left vacated.
That 306, cross 10 right, stand of choice.
Checked in and guarded.
Across 10 right, stand off for
Engine
one
fire
choice.
test push button.
Q1029. 11th.
Ventilation panel.
Okay. Setup.
All
Right away.
lights checked off. Annunciator
On
light selector on
departure,
test.
SC 1 kilo.
Selector on dim.
Departure.
North rep
Right.
push button, off. DMC selection knob norm.
C.
ECAM/ND transfer knob, norm. Landing gear GRVTYEXTN switch.
Kilo.
In position off and guard is closed.
Kilo.
Audio control panels 1 and 2.
Okay.
Adjusted audio.
That's
Switching panel.
wind.
All 4 knobs norm checked.
Where we do the speeds.
Thrust levers. Idle.
Take off.
Engine master switches off.
On.
Engine mode selector, norm.
Click.
ATC mode, standby.
Pamela 360, topo descent.
Radio management panels 1 and 2.
Pamela 360, descent 250.
Power switch checked
Pamela
on.
250, Pamela
Okay.
360.
We have flex at
VHF1 selected. Com
Right.
frequencies,
flaps
please
1.
tune to the needed.
Ready to ask for
Cockpit
uplink.
preparation completed.
We're ready to ask for the uplink. uplink takeoff data. We request it, then go to retrieve takeoff data and wait for the insert uplink. Okay, we have it. Right flex on. Corrected. Control Emirates 18. I just want to be sure of transition altitude 15,000 feet.
Emirates 18, confirm request in transition altitude.
Thank you, sir, very much. So, on. Check our plan. Our IRS will align in 1 minute. Can check it. Can check that.
Emirates 18, transition altitude at Antalya 15,000 feet.
Thank you very much, sir. 15,000 feet. Emirates 18. Okay, cockpit preparation complete.
Startup preparation.
Startup preparations.
Set glare shield integrated light and flood light as required.
There is required.
Loudspeaker volume 80%. Captain, please set baro reference to current value.
Whiskey on stand 7877. Thank you for great ATC service. Akşamlar, good night. Paka paka.
1029er. Set and check.
83 Echo Whiskey, rica ederim Karim, iyi günler.
Flight director both sides on. Navigation display mode.
Okay, we have map.
Mode to arc and rank to 10 nm.
And here.
Cap, please check speed
And
Mach window
references
and heading
to
window
take
is
off.
dashed.
Captain. For the one. Two. Always keep references on the one who's going to fly the
Z306 on
aircraft.
blocks, thank you. Bye bye akşamlar.
The flight plan on the other
Güzel
side.
306, iyi akşamlar, bay bay.
Weather 360, descend 13,000 feet, QNH 101, correction. 1029.
Both dashed.
Captain, please dial first ATC cleared altitude into the altitude window.
ATC dialed.
A/skid is in on position. Captain, please dial in transponder code.
Transponder code 6402. Checked.
Transponder mode, auto. Gas switch on STBY, checked. Startup preparation completed. Push back and start. Beacon on EXTLT panel. Captain, please check all doors closed.
Here on X-Plane 12. The gate should go when you open the beacon. Control Emirates 18 requesting pushback and start. Okay.
Emirates 18, confirm squawk 6406.
Oh, I set it to 2. I will set it to 6406.
Emirates 18 face east, QNH 1029er.
QNH 1029er, and I have set the squawk to 6406. Watts 18.
Thank you.
Requesting pushback and start, please, for Emirates 18.
You are already afoot, face to south, correction east, QNH 1029er.
Facing south, Emirates 18. And approved for pushback. Okay, check.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Ready?
Runway side, Turkish 4131.
Turkish 4131 winds calm, clear to land, iyi inişler dilerim.
Disconnected
Okay,
external
all
power
doors and
connection.
hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Captain, please call pushback truck.
Ready called.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Check. Okay. So parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Engine start clearance.
Starting block time counter. Engine start. Engine mode selector in mode norm. And mode selector to position IGN/start. Starting engines 1+2.
Okay.
Monitoring EGT,
We are good in
N3,
time.
and N1.
Still the dew point is -2. So better we open the anti-ice.
Starting engines 3+4. Monitoring EGT, N3, and N1.
Ankara Control, merhaba, iyi akşamlar. Center 34, flight level 380 with you.
Center 34 iyi akşamlar. Direct Gümrü.
Oh, you want to take me through Zulu.
Center 34 iyi akşamlar. Ankara Control, Direct Hakan.
Yes, Hakan, Center 34.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Engine start completed.
Now we have to push back more.
Can't start planner, pushback already in progress. Please stop the pushback operation first.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Good.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Pobeda 360, descend 11,000
Starting
feet.
pushback.
Sent 11,000 feet, Pavia 360.
After engine start. Engine mode selector to position norm.
Okay, to wait,
APU bleed to off.
Turkish
Ground
4131,
spoilers,
welcome,
armed.
standard choice.
Rug trim 0, checked. Flaps lever. Please pitch trim for takeoff setting.
Trim is 2.9er. 2.
Temperature is less than 10 degrees Celsius. Please check visible moisture in air. Runway wet condition R. Good. Engine and wing anti-ice as required. APU master switch, off. Please check that all slides are armed on ECAM door/oxy page.
Slides armed, checked.
After engine start completed.
Center 34, Ankara Control, Gümrü 1 hotel arrival, ILS Zulu, runway 24.
Pavia 360, descend 9,000 feet. Descend 9,000 feet, Pavia 360.
Center 34, Ankara.
Zulu, then he will see Yankee. Okay. Then Mike. Sierra.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Goodbye.
Powder 360, descend 3000 feet. Descend 3000 feet, Powder 360.
XFO is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Emirates 18 via Mike, November, runway 36 right.
Taxi. Nose wheel light to position. Taxi cameras switch on. Please set parking brake to off. Turn on ND set. Auto brake to max set. Cabin ready checked. Captain, please check takeoff memo no blue.
Descent 1500 feet, Powder 360.
Taxi completed.
Emirates 18, if you are calling Ankara, you are unreadable. Emirates 18, you are already unreadable. If your microphone is a problem, you can continue via text.
Roger, now radio check, Emirates 18.
Now, loud and clear.
Thank you very much, sir. Emirates 18. My mic was turned off. Continuing taxi, Emirates 18.
Emirates 18, negative. Continue via Mike, November.
Continuing Mike, November, Emirates 18.
From Hotel runway 36 right.
Powder 36, turn right 70 degrees. Turn right heading 270 degrees.
Control Emirates 18. I got confused. I'm getting confused. Am I on the correct direction?
Continue taxi via taxiway Mike and November.
Via taxiway Mike and November. Emirates 18. Okay, lights. Here we are. Taxi completed.
Before takeoff. Cabin crew seats for takeoff. Captain, please check brake temperature.
Brake temperature checked.
Engine mode selector in mode norm. WX radar system to system 1. Predictive wind shear switch to auto. XPNDR to mode TA/RA set. ANG mode selector to position IGN/start. Before takeoff completed.
Pablo 36 turn right heading 330 degrees, clear direct approach runway 36 right. Turn right heading 330 degrees, clear to approach runway 36 right, Pablo 360.
Mike in November, okay. We're on the correct path.
Take off.
Oh, take off.
RWY turn off to on. Land lights to on.
360 confirm descending 1,500 feet. Descent 1,500 feet, Pablo 360.
Let's get again to before takeoff.
Before takeoff. Cabin crew seats for takeoff. Captain, please check brake temperature.
Checked, all green.
Engine mode selector in mode norm. WX radar system to system 1. Predictive wind shear switch to auto. XPNDR to mode TA/RA set. ANG mode selector to position IGN/start. Before takeoff completed.
Thank you.
Pablo 360 runway 36 right, wind 320 degrees, 3 knots, clear to land. Roger, 36 right, clear to land, Pablo 360.
There is an aircraft coming. So always try to keep your taxi within 15 knots or less. the next turn. Bumper.
Emirates 18 after landing power the Boeing 737 on a short mile final line up on runway 36 right behind.
After landing behind, runway lining up, runway 36 right. Very high. Go around.
Take off. RWY turn off to on. Land lights to on. Nose wheel light to take off. Strobe to on.
Where did he go?
Started chrono. Taxi camera off.
Emirates 18 runway 36 right with 320 degrees 3 knots clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 36 right. Thank you, sir. Emirates 18.
Over the 360 turn left onto Mike, stand 224.
So,
360 takes you
and one 50%.
And 150% stable.
Flex.
Manflex 71.
Okay.
$100 knots.
Check.
V1. VR rotate.
Rotate.
Landing gear positive rate. Gear up.
Gear up.
Ground spoilers, disarm. Nose wheel light off. RWY turn off to off.
Thrust. Climb.
Thrust lever CLB, check. After takeoff. Engine mode
Okay.
selector in mode norm.
Autopilot on.
F speed full. Engine anti-ice as required. F speed full. F speed 3. ND rank to 40 nautical miles.
The
F speed 2.
okay, tilt at 6 down.
Engine mode selector to position norm. Climb. F speed full. F speed 3. V face speed. Flaps 0. F speed 2. V face speed. Flaps 0. MCDU
Emirates
Captain,
flight
I'm Prep
identified,
FO on
climb
flight plan.
4400, proceed direct to Vaden, Victor Alpha Delta Echo November.
Climb completed.
Climbing to flight level 400 and direct Vaden, Emirates 18. Can't see Vaden anymore.
All stations, anchor control is now closing. Monitor Unicorn 1 to estimate. Good night. Good night, thank you for the control. Bye.
1228 122.8. Thank you, sir, for your service. Good night. مع السلامة.
Good night.
CLB 10,000 feet. Land lights to off. Seat belts off. CLB 10,000 feet completed.
Thank you. So we took off on time and we are on our schedule. So our schedule arrival time is 0045 Zulu and our flight about 1 hour 30 minutes of air time. So let's check the weather at Veladiv, Bulgaria. This is 15 knots. Let's get request fresh LBPD. LWX weather and -2, -4. -2 the temperature and -4 is the dew point. Q1027 240 at 5 knots. So the winds is okay, but temperature is down, so we have to keep the icing on. And our top of descent, oops, haven't climbed to 40,000 feet, forget that. Explain 12, I don't know why this happens, but the XFO I have to check it with the explain, because he should have extracted the flaps to 0, but he didn't, so I have to check why, have to test it. Our cruise altitude would be 40,000 feet, and we are climbing right now. Anyway, for my add-ons, you can log into my Discord server
Trans DEP.
and get both
Barrow standard set.
the A346
Trans
XFO
DEP completed.
checklist and the SimBriefOFP, which you can download your SimBriefOFP flight plan. You can both get them from my Discord server. You can find the link. If you're on YouTube, you can find it below the video in the info section. And if you're on Twitch, you can find it in the About section. You can log in there and go to the add-on, announce channel, and you'll find it there. Add-ons update channel on Discord. And both of these are for Explain 11 and Explain 12. There are other add-ons that you can find, like the FBC for the Embraer 300. It's for Explain 11. I haven't tested it on Explain 12 till now. There's also a checklist for it, and there is a checklist for the A350 for Explain 12 also. Let's keep the seat belts. So here we are. We are not flying on the plan that we have submitted parallel to it, but the controller gave me permission to go ahead direct to VATSIM, which is here. VATSIM. So let's check our top of descent. Progress report and 258 nautical miles. So at about 40,000 feet, all the winds will come to us from the front.
Isaac San says. Hi.
Hello, hi. How are you,
Donation
Isaac?
Alert says. Check my Discord server for the latest
How are you doing,
add-ons.
Isaac? Thank you for visiting. So our estimated arrival time is 0045 Zulu. We are heading to Polvedev in Bulgaria, about 250 nautical miles away of our top of descent, where we will start approaching, descending and approaching. I am online, but today where I'm going there are no ATC. There was an ATC at the first airport in Turkey. So we are at 36,000 feet and climbing to 40,000 feet. And I have done an update, as I told you, to my XFO A346 checklist for the A346. And it is in the checklist setup. It will take some of the things, like, you know, checking, like when the co-pilot will ask you to check in power up or in cockpit preparation or after it. You can choose yes or no for it, and there are a few settings there also. That you can set up. You can get the XFO checklist for the A346 from my Discord server, or the SimBriefOFP also, which downloads the SimBrief light plan. You can get it. It has lots of options that can help you. Charts, maps, charts. You can put your charts in it and check the charts. Also there's map, you know, the weather map that comes with SimBrief. And so on. You can get them both from my Discord server. You can find the link down below in the info section if you are on YouTube, or in the about section if you are on Twitch. Thank you for all that visited and came and watched.
Cruise LVL. Cruise altitude reached. Cruise. Cruise checks. Ang page check oil pressure and temperature.
Checked.
Bleed page check, bleed parameters, no overheats.
Checked.
Elec page check, generator loads, bus health.
Checked.
Hydraulics page check for decrease in quantities.
Checked. No decrease.
Fuel page check even fuel distribution.
Almost good. Checked.
Condition page check, duct and zone temperatures. No large differences for passenger comfort.
Good. Checked.
FLT-CTL check, no unusual surface positions.
Checked.
Cruise checks completed.
Thank you. miles for our tube of descent. So let's try to set up the arrival info. First, let's check, is there an AC? You see what? So what was the winds? LBPD. Or not, so it's okay. And 30, so that is correct. 30, yes. So we'll set up LBD, arrival, ILS 30. Let's check the map first. There are no stars for the airport. Approaching ILS 30. Okay. A pond. Yeah, a pond. Check. check the map plan. Yep, that's correct. Okay. QNH is, we have to check it about 50 nautical miles before bed also, so we get the more recent information. 1027 107 is the Q. Winds 270 and at 40. You don't have to. I will enter it, but you don't have to under 5 knots. No need. And missing scenery. I'm very sorry, it is missing the scenery. I thought that I had all of Europe. But the scenery is missing. So I'm sorry, I have to stop the streaming and hope to see you on my next video. Anyway, I apologize for this.